Welcome back to another episode of Level Up Video Games, where we gain experience points by buying, selling, trading, and repairing retro video games and consoles. Today's episode, I'm taking it easy, guys. I'm relaxing. Besides my tripod just taking a dump on me, it's pretty much like falling apart. I really like the phone attachment for the tripod, but that's cracked. Let's see if I can take it out so you guys can see it. Yeah, that's cracked right there. So that's not holding on very well. That's cracked right here. Whatever. You know what? I really just wanted to use the tripod so you guys can see the shirt. It says, "I don't get old. I level up." Level up video games, baby. Back to work. I did get a sale last night on eBay for the Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath. Sold it for $9 plus shipping. I'm going to clean up this Xbox 360. Just make sure everything's good to go. Maybe list the rest of that really quick. And I'll go from there. So I had a couple people come through right now. We sold quite a lot, actually. Someone really great, little young girl who plays Rockman come through. She wanted a whole Rockman set, and so they bought a guitar. They bought Guitar Hero 1 and Rock the 80s, so those are gone. We still have 3 copies of Guitar Hero 2. They also bought a couple PlayStation 2 games. And I am getting this 360 right over there. Got to get it price tagged in really quick. But I was working on this PlayStation 4. I'm going to put it back together. It's not working properly. But they also traded in for some credit on the purchase. We got GoldenEye, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, and then Chicken Blaster for the Wii. Someone that actually just found his old tote of his old systems, but it was missing a lot of AV cables and power cables, so he was looking for those, and he was just spouting off what he needed. I had what he needed. He bought a bunch of AV cables and power cables, so hopefully he can get his systems working, and he's going to have some fun playing with those. He also said he had a couple doubles of some systems and things, and I told him, bring them in. I'll give you some cash for him. And he's like, yeah, I definitely will. And I was like, excited. Let me show you guys what's in here. We finally got the screen mod for that Game Gear. From Ben all the way in Australia. I'm excited. We're going to put this guy in and get it going. So I've been working on it a little bit, but it actually wasn't that hard to deal with the ribbon and just knowing where to line it up. And this is the hardest part right here when you're modding any Game Gear, and that was a cinch. So essentially at this point, the biggest problem I had was, for some odd reason, this mod allows you to change like a resolution size with aspect ratios, and it kept on flickering through aspect ratios, and I couldn't figure out why. So I just kind of like followed traces and resoldered some stuff. But look at that. Now, I don't want to turn it up all the way or else it'll blow out your guys' ears, but hit the start button. There it is. So at this point, this store will have a modded Game Gear. There it goes. But it's super clean. And then I'm gonna put the shell back on it and we are good to go. That mod took me less than a half an hour to get lined up and soldered on really quick. If you ever take a Game Gear or find a Game Gear and it's somewhat working, this mod might be worth you guys taking some time and learning how to solder a little bit. It's about $100, but in general, it'll turn that Game Gear that was worth about maybe $80 to now worth about $250 with that mod. So you spend in, I would buy them maybe about $20 because there's still a lot of work with replacing capacitors on them and everything else. But in general, I'm hoping to at least double the amount of money I spent. So that would be maybe $100 give or take. So hopefully that sells really fast and not including, it's a great product to add right down here in these missing places. Maybe you can put a little card and tell them what it is. And I need to test it with batteries once I get it back together, but it should work. Guarantee it's gonna work. In negotiations right now with a great, fantastic N64 lot, and hopefully I can work out with the person who wants to sell it a deal so I can bring it into the store and I can show you guys, because if I was a collector, I'd be trying to get it because it has some decent stuff in it. I'm still working even after hours. People have been hitting me up with questions and seeing what I have in stock, and I'm trying to keep up with them. I think that's a job all on its own, to be honest. It's just keeping up with the Facebook messaging, whether or not you have items, what you got, how much you got, what's prices. Unfortunately, that N64 deal pretty much isn't going to happen. They're looking for too much for what they have. They just didn't want to make a deal, which is okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal, but it's disappointing for me. The owners of this unworking PlayStation 4 came by, got a new one. That will be buttoned up tomorrow and looking fantastic. We did get, I'm not sure if I showed you guys this or not, we did get a complete copy of Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, Chicken Blaster GoldenEye, and this Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. Traded in today. A lot more sales than we are getting trade-ins, but that's okay because I gotta hustle to get more product and I'm totally fine. But I'm not willing to pay a ridiculous amount. I cannot make $100 off a $500 transaction, considering how long and how much work I'm gonna be putting into some of these lots. So stay tuned. I'm excited because I'm gonna get more. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I have extra cash. The company is making money, and that means I have enough to spend and continue doing lots. So as long as it's not over budget and I'm able to make some decent profit off it, we can keep it going. That'll be it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. There's gonna be so much more. You know what we're gonna do? We're not going to forget to level up.